The first week was a little bit awkward.
It was hard to at first tell who was an instructor and who was just a student, which I actually really appreciate because the instructors were just mingling around with all of us and helping make us feel comfortable.
The one thing that really surprised me is that when I came my first day, this one woman she had gone to Stanford and was just super brilliant and incredibly kind. She raised her hand and she said, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "That's okay here? I can do that?"
There's a wide variety of people that come here. And they all have, different backgrounds, different home lives, different setups for coming to the exact same place. And so a teaching method that's going to work for one person is not necessarily going to land for somebody else. And so I think the fact that they approach their teaching methods with like, hey, we're flexible, tell us what you need. We're here to meet you where you are is really, really helpful.
First and foremost, it's a community of other people. And that is so important. It's a community of people to support you and to help you learn and to care about the things that you're learning and to be excited with you about it. And as you go on through your career, these are the people who are going to be giving you referrals and like it's very, very important, and it makes learning so much better and worthwhile.
A lot of it comes down to putting myself in the student's shoes and thinking, how do I get those mental pathways to connect in a way that works for a particular student?
In college, you kind of like go through the motions and you get this degree, but it doesn't, I don't know, at least for me, I just kind of like did it because that's what I was supposed to do. And I think it was really cool to be in an environment where everyone was there for a reason and everyone had this intention had a goal, we were going to be software engineers at the end of the day. And so I think being in that type of environment was really empowering for me.
There's a lot of information that's being thrown at you really fast. Like, they kind of warn you about that ahead of time, and it's called a boot camp for a reason. But the thing that I liked the most about the program is throughout the entire time, people checked in with us to make sure that we're doing okay.
We would do a lecture in the morning and then lab, and when we'd come into lab, we would really solidify the things we had learned that morning. And there was constantly instructors walking around asking questions. If I hadn't asked a question, an instructor would be like, "Hey, are you all right?" So I was really impressed by the level of support I received from the teachers and engineers.
I think I was surprised by the structure of it. I think I was surprised by how many things we learned so quickly.
There's this mental shift that people make when they come to Hackbright, which is going from thinking, I'm someone who's learning how to code, to I'm a software engineer who can go get paid to do this. And so our program, first and foremost, has to help enable people to make that mental shift, because when they leave Hackbright, they're not at Hackbright anymore, and they have to actually believe that it's in there, and so that they continue to pursue it.
Going through this whole experience, I know what to look for a little bit better than before. I know, like, okay, you have this language, but how does it like input, output, like what's going on, versus, oh, you need to memorize the syntax, or like you need to know certain libraries. It's just, they really teach you how to learn.
If you feel like you're not learning enough, or if you feel like things are going too fast and you need them to slow down, like, you need to say something, because this is your education just as much as it is everyone else's. And I don't feel like I would have gotten that input anywhere else.